It is enough to make a campaign manager cringe. Sarah Palin making headlines for a slip-up on the campaign trail. Well, over the weekend, Palin stopped at Tony Luke's cheesesteak restaurant in South Philly, and there she was asked about Friday night's presidential debate. And then after putting in her own order, she was asked about a Temple University grad student about the war on terror. Well, her answer seemed to agree with Barack Obama, who supports unilateral strikes in Pakistan. I want you to take a listen.
Governor, did you watch the debate last night?
I did. He did awesome. He was great. He was absolutely honest, Dave. I am. Look forward to it. Look forward to getting two Americans through that debate. Absolutely. Sandwich. How about two of them? Anything else, Mark? And your name? Sarah.
That was great. That was great.
Oh, that's priceless.
How about the Pakistan situation? What's your thoughts about that?
Pakistan?
What's going on over there? Like Waziristan.
That we're all working together to stop the Biden coming in.
Waziristan's blowing up.
That is, and the economy there is blowing up.
Look at my pictures. Should we do cross-border, like from Afghanistan to Pakistan?
If that's what we have to do to stop the terrorists from coming in and absolutely we should.
All right, in defending his running mate, McCain insists that Palin shares his views on the issue. Well, Michael Rovito is the Temple grad student that you saw there who questioned Sarah Palin about Pakistan and the war on terror. And he's a supporter of Barack Obama. I do want to throw that out there. Rovito joins me now from Philadelphia. All right, first of all, there's a lot of talk about how this went down. Let me ask you, first of all, did you know Sarah Palin was going to be there, or was this complete coincidence?
Just a complete coincidence. I was down at the Temple homecoming football game with my family, and we chose to go to Tony Luke's for something to eat, and by chance, she just showed up.
All right, so when you saw her there, what made you want to walk over to her and then start asking about Pakistan?
Well, for me, the war on terror, the whole Waziristan situation is very important in terms of me, my thoughts, and I just felt that she needs to be accountable, and that's all it was. I had no intention of stumping her or anything. I mean, if Biden, Obama, anyone was there, McCain, I would ask the same exact question. Her luck was that she was there, and I just had to ask a question. It was an opportunity. It was extreme accessibility. There was no reason for me not to ask the question.
As you probably know, in an interview with CBS, McCain called this gotcha journalism. And I want you to take a look at how this all played out, but it first starts with you asking that question. So take a look.
Okay.
Should we do cross-border, like from Afghanistan to Pakistan?
If that's what we have to do to stop the terrorists from coming in and absolutely we should.
Are you sorry you said it, Governor?
Wait a minute. Before you say, is she sorry she said it? This was a gotcha soundbite that, well, she was
It wasn't a gotcha. She was talking to a voter.
She was in a conversation with a group of people and talking back and forth. And I'll let Governor Palin speak for herself.
In fact, you're absolutely right on. In the context, this was a voter, a constituent, hollering out a question from across an area, asking, what are you going to do about Pakistan? You better have an answer to Pakistan. I said, we're going to do what we have to do to protect the United States of America.
You were pretty specific.
All right, so Michael, let me ask you, indeed, was this gotcha journalism? Because after all, you did work for the Democratic Lieutenant Governor. You also served as Pennsylvania's Democratic College President. Was this gotcha journalism?
I don't even know what that means, but of course not. I'm not a journalist. I'm just a tax-paying citizen. And if we cannot ask a question of our VP and presidential candidates, and if we do, we get scorned for being a gotcha journalist. Again, I don't know what that means, but then it's a sense of, I don't know, it's almost like tyrannical in a way. Like, I think that comment, just speaking objectively, was kind of a blow to the integrity of journalists and tax-paying citizens who have questions that we want our vice presidential and presidential candidates to answer. I mean, I don't get this.
Well, what he's trying to say is, I mean, was this a gotcha moment? Did you try to set her up and
no, of course not.
Stump the candidate? Were you surprised at all by the answer? Because in listening to it, it kind of sounds like she was in line with some of what Obama has been saying.
I mean, I was surprised at what she said, just based on the sheer fact that she agreed with Obama instead of McCain. That surprised me. Again, I mean, I asked the question. I would ask anyone else that same question, and just her response. I mean, it's just indicative of, I think, like the lack of any kind of policy that she has.
All right, Michael Rovito, a Temple graduate student who joins us today to talk about his side of the interviewing here. And as he says, he's not a gotcha journalist. So thanks for joining us today. We do appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you.